Stephen, what was the dressing room like after such a dramatic win over Shelbourne on Sunday?
Yeah, it was obviously in good spirits. Really good atmosphere. I think the players put everything into especially the second half, in a difficult day conditions wise. But the players were obviously ecstatic after the game. They kept going and got the rewards.
Rovers twice fell behind in the first half with Dan Cleary pulling one back. Was there any frustration with Farrell's two goals, albeit his second was a great strike?
Yeah, really poor from our point of view. The two goals, like you said, both are good finishes from him. But from our point of view, they're really poor. They're basic goals that we gave away. And Shelbourne hadn't had anything in the game. So really disappointing from our point of view, and something that we definitely need to look at.
You changed your two centre backs at the break, and Pico in particular has received a lot of praise for the impact he made. What was the second half game plan?
We just need to go back to ourselves. Our spacing in the first half was far too big, and as a result we became sloppy and open, and second half was a lot more like ourselves. We were a lot more compact in and out of possession, and caused them a lot of problems.
Dan scored again to level things up at 2-2, and we really pushed on for the late winner. How good was Rory's audacious volley to win it?
Dan did brilliant, but Rory's finish was fantastic. To have that calmness in the 94th minute, such an important strike. But that's Rory, left or right foot. He's really good.
It was such a memorable moment. The chaotic celebrations on the pitch, in the dugout, and the stands really said it all in terms of how much that goal meant.
Yeah, it did. It was an important goal. We know that, especially when you're 2-1 down with 10 minutes left. Once you got the second, the momentum was with us, and you could see we were pushing. But then the emotion on everyone after he scored was fantastic to see.
With home advantage tomorrow, do you see our rematch with Molde being a different type of game to last week in the way both teams could approach it?
Well, we know these are a very good side. We knew that before a ball was kicked, and we seen that last week, so we have to respect their qualities. But we've also got to make sure that we perform and impose ourselves on them when possible. There's going to be times we're going to have to go without the ball, but when we got it and we're in the game, we've got to go and really hurt them.
What did you see from the game in Norway in terms of any weaknesses to exploit and hopefully create some chances against them?
There's definitely areas we can cause them problems. We just weren't at it last week, and we couldn't hurt them. But hopefully tomorrow we get to our levels and we can cause these problems.
Do we have any new injury concerns after Sunday?
Andy picked up a knock, so we'll have to assess Andy. Iden was not too bad, but won't be ready for tomorrow. And Simon and Chris are still a few days away.
And finally, you've spoken about rotating the squad with the league run in mind, but whichever team goes out, you'll trust to put on another good home European performance to try and keep our home record going.
Yeah, absolutely. I trust every player in the squad. I believe every player has similar quality, and they know what we do, what we demand, and how we play. So whoever plays, I know is more than ready for the game and the occasion, and hopefully we can see that tomorrow night.